up, everybody? It's me, Tavin the Toy Guy, and in today's video, I'm gonna be talking more about my Kenya dolls and the origin. History of the Kenya dolls. The Kenya dolls came out in 1992 by Tyco Toys, and the thing that stood out to me, stood out about Kenya was she was a line of African American dolls made by a major toy manufacturer at that time, as well as she was around the time Mattel came out with the Shani dolls. But sadly, the Shani dolls wasn't as popular as the Kenya dolls were. Kenya dolls lasted from 1992 to 1996 or early 97, as well as with Shani lasted from 1991 to 1994, I think. And the thing that stood out to me about Kenya is her beautiful hair. Kenya hair was curly in the box, similar to this. But Kenya also came with a bottle of magic hair lotion that turned this into straight hair, to straighter styles. And the thing that they encouraged about the straightening is they didn't make it this for like little black girls to hate their texture or nothing. A lot of people refer to this as a doll relaxer. That's not what it is. That's not how I refer it, because they made it where you can straighten a section of Kenya's hair to make it easier for braiding, because I would not recommend braiding Kenya's hair like this, because if you take the braids down, her hair is gonna fall into, it's gonna be these crimpy texture that came from being in braids so long, because I experienced that with other dolls as well. If you were to straighten Kenya's hair and you want it to come back curly, I suggest you roller set it with regular rollers, because Kenya only came with 2 or 4 snap-on rolls depending on which doll you got. Because the Kenya dolls they came out with in 2012 hair wasn't as good quality as 90s Kenya, or it's definitely nowhere near as good quality as the Kenya they make today. And both of these are the newer Kenya dolls, and the one in the pink outfit is the 25th anniversary one. I got lucky and found in TJ Maxx last month, and she normally retails for $14.99. And the one with the orange shirt and yellow pants is one the creator Ruth sent me. But I seen that one in the Toys R Us outlet in June of last year. I didn't buy it because I thought it was gonna be bad as quality as the ones from Rite Aid were. Well, I mean, the quality on those is decent, but not as superior as the quality on these two. And the hair quality on the Rite Aid ones is definitely not as good quality as this one. These dolls' hair is very soft, and it holds curls just as great, because when I got the one with the orange shirt, her hair came straight, but luckily I roller set and it came with this tight curly look. And that's how she been wearing her hair most of the time since I got her in the mail. As for Kenya, in the 1990s, the 90s Kenyas came with helpful guide on how to play with Kenya's hair, and they tell us how to straighten it, then how to style it, and caring for Kenya's hair. This is my favorite part of the hairstyle guide is. It says Kenya's hair needs to be washed regularly, just like yours. Shampoo Kenya's hair, rinse, and allow to dry overnight. This will help keep Kenya's curls beautiful. Pause right there. If we were to wash Kenya's hair, her curls may drop, or her hair may eventually come straight, because I actually straightened this Kenya's hair the other day by simply wetting it, combing the hair while it's wet. So that's also how you straighten Kenya's. There's another way you can straighten Kenya's hair without the lotion. It's just comb it with a wide tooth comb or a Barbie brush. But it said, okay, here's my favorite part about this. It said, helpful hint: for tighter curls, Kenya's hair can be set while wet, still allow overnight drying. Which is how I got Kenya's straight hair from the other day to these big, beautiful curls. If you see my post on Instagram about that, you'll notice how straight her hair was in the side by side comparison. And if we were to keep Kenya's hair straight, that would be perfect for braiding. Cause if you, I don't recommend braiding any doll's hair with hair curly, very curly, especially if it's not Kenya. I've tried those My Life dolls they sell at Walmart with those big natural hair. I wouldn't braid that simply because that can mess up the curls. If you mess up the curls on those, it's gonna be hard to get them back. It's gonna be almost impossible to get the curls back until its original texture. But with Kenya, you don't have to worry about that. You just roll the set in and go. And this Kenya, this is the one Ruth sent me. I noticed the hair quality on the new Kenya is superior than the hair they use on old Kenya, but the quality on these improved. Well, I can say it's better than the quality from the ones at Rite Aid, but hey, regular baby doll quality improved. I mean, changed a lot over the years. But she's still decent for her price because she's normally $15 to $20 depending on where you buy her. And her hair is soft, and I'm gonna remind you again, her hair wasn't this curly when I opened her when I got her in the mail. But you can take care of maintain Kenya's hair the same, new Kenya's hair the same way you can with the 90s Kenya's hair. Same with this one. And the cool thing about Kenya is, my favorite part of Kenya is looking at the little hair. My favorite two parts of Kenya, it's the hairstyle guide and the lotion. When I got the hair lotion opened, it still smelled good after all those years. And new Kenya's lotion is different than the old because it smelled like that hand lotion they give you at you buy like at department stores. But Kenya's hairstyle guide is one of my favorite features because it shows us all these different hairstyles and it tells us how to wash her hair. But one thing the instructions left out on the new Kenya is how to curl Kenya's hair to get it to turn out like that. But another thing I like about old Kenya was the magic lotion refill information. And it said the bottle of Kenya's magic hair lotion included with your Kenya dolls is specifically formulated for use with the doll and is not available at your local stores. And it tells us that it also came with an order form on how to order, where to send the order like the magic hair lotion. Then, but since Tyco been out of business for so many years, that would do no good today. But these Kenya back then, as well as the deluxe Kenya dolls they make today, come with all these hair accessories like the pick and the little rollers. And my favorite accessory are the little beads. I wish I had more patience to do like beaded hairstyles on Kenya, but sadly I don't got patience. It also comes with rubber bands. I normally use the rubber bands I buy at the store and not the ones that come with Kenya. And this new hair lotion is so different than the old hair lotion that came with the original Kenya. But it still works the same way. But my favorite hairstyles I like doing on Kenya is I like the roller set her hair. I love the curly look more than anything. I prefer the curly look over the braids and the straighter hairstyles. Simply because I like the natural look. And I always have liked the natural curly look. And another thing about new Kenya is her earrings are removable. As for old Kenya, her earrings are permanent. And that's not good at times, especially when you're styling Kenya's hair, because Kenya's hair can get caught in the earrings. And Lord knows how painful it can be to get the hair out in one piece without breaking it off. And this Kenya came with star earrings that made that problem even worse because the little hair will always get caught in the star part. But back then, Kenya was so successful, they made several lines of Kenya dolls. My personal favorite Kenya doll line from the 90s that I still have yet to own. What's favorite two Kenya lines from the 90s gotta be the Sparkle Pretty and Color Me Kente lines. Cause I really like the outfits on a lot of those dolls and those lines. But my one of my holy grail Kenya dolls is to get the original 1992/1993 Kenya doll that came with a three-piece outfit, 2-in-1 outfits that's similar to this one. Cause it comes with a little matching skirt, and there's a picture of that one on this box, and this is the one I want because this is my favorite Kenya outfit out of all of them, and I really like the little skirt part. But nonetheless, I highly suggest everybody get a. If you can find a Kenya doll in the area that come with the magic lotion, I suggest you get that one because that one got way better hair than the ones they sell at Rite Aid. Because I found it out from experience when I opened her. The City Trends Kenya dolls ain't as good, ain't as good, but it's decent for its price. But you get the point. I hope Kenya is here to stay for a long time, but other than that, this is it for this on video. I'm not trying to make this video all day. I hope I crammed enough information on the Kenya dolls for you all in this video. But if I didn't, well, I just didn't. I might have to cover it in a later video. But thanks for sticking around this long.